Live. Well, at least it says I'm live because yesterday. Oh, so you guys, this time I put myself on the TV. So I'm going to turn that off. I wanted to make sure this time, it's actually on mute. I wanted to make sure this time that I'm actually live. Because, like I mentioned yesterday, I tried to do a YouTube live last night. I started this new channel. Hey, I see somebody's here. Hey, guys. So I was saying yesterday, I tried to do my first YouTube live. This is my second YouTube channel. My first one I did for a year. I'm still over there with Mila, the housekeeper, cleaning. However, this time we're live. It looks like it's working. So I have something for you guys. Yesterday, it was, I tried to do this YouTube live twice, and I was talking to myself for like about 30 minutes, both times. So this time I came with my boxing gloves, y'all. I just started kickboxing and life is not going to kick my butt. All right, so let's get started here, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being live with me. This is Mila Millions here. So what's up, y'all? Today we're going to be talking about something that every goat, every mogul, every legend has had to do at some point, and that is start something new. So here we are, starting something new, completely almost unprepared. And when it comes to starting something new, I also want to talk to why do you have to do a post today? And I also want to talk about who are you? So yesterday I had to do a post. I felt like I had to do a post. Don't mind my chalk wall because my daughter draws on my chalk wall too. And so we share it. But what I wanted to say was yesterday I was starting this YouTube live. It did not work out at all. All right. So I'm starting something new first. And number two, it's not working out. So it was a little bit discouraging, but guess what? Anybody who has started something new. So here we are. So yesterday's live didn't go well. We're back to fight. We're going to get rich or die trying. And when I talk about rich, I don't talk just about money. I talk about health, wealth, love, self-expression, relationships. We want to be rich in everything. All right. So if you're ready to create the life that you deserve, if you're here in the chat, let's go. Let's go. If you guys are available, it is Monday. All right. And we're ready to knock it out on Monday. So this live is only going to go for about 15, 20 minutes. I'm not trying to hold you. I'm not trying to hold me because I came from the gym. I didn't even take a shower. Okay. I said, I'm going to come here. I'm going to put some lipstick on and I'm going to give you guys a live. I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do. I'm going to start something new and I'm going to start it today, even though I wanted to start it yesterday. That has nothing to do with me today. I'm still here. I get knocked down, but I get up again. All right. So we're starting something new, and a lot of you watching are here because you want to start something new too, and you want to be successful at whatever you're doing when you start something new. So we're here to get it. So why starting is hard? So why I had a post today, you guys? I had a post today. Did you know what's crazy is that most people don't fail because they tried and they lost. Most people fail because they never even started. Tell me about it, because there's a lot of things that I want to start, haven't started, things that I have started, and here we are because we just kept going. So we tend to overthink, we tend to doubt, we tend to listen to the wrong voices. What if I fail? Which kind of happened yesterday. I kind of failed. I don't like to use the word fail personally because everything is a lesson. So what if it doesn't work? Happened to me yesterday, didn't work. I guess this part of my house, I think it's not that good with the Wi-Fi, but apparently it's working. So honestly, I'm one of those people who believe the universe works for me, not against me. So there must have been a reason yesterday that I did not do the live. So I appreciate it. Even though it was frustrating, I could have said the wrong thing. Who knows? I don't know. So, whatever reason, I couldn't do the live yesterday. And here we are because I said I'm going to post every Sunday for this new YouTube channel. I've been posting every Sunday, I think the last 3 videos. So, yesterday's video didn't get posted because I didn't do a video last week. I didn't record a video. And I was like, okay, push comes to shove, I have a video that I cut down short and I can actually put that video in. But then I never sent the video to my video editor. And so here we are doing a YouTube live. Hey guys, thank you for being here. So that's what happened. And you know, the third thing why people don't start is people wonder if people are gonna judge you. And people are. Okay. And who cares? Seriously, I'm not the one to ask about that because I don't have nobody over here. The judges paying my bills. Okay. The judges are not over. Well, maybe they eventually will. So I'll be nice. What if people judge you? People are going to judge you. You got my friends. People are going to judge you. And that's okay. Because I'm over here judging people too. I'm judging you on your character. All right. Let me tell you something real quick, you guys. The bigger the risk, the bigger risk is getting stuck. And I should know. The bigger risk is getting stuck because in this situation, I was kind of thinking like, okay, it didn't work out yesterday. I was supposed to post a video. And honestly, I went to bed last night thinking that I will just record a video this week and post it next week and we'll just skip this week. But I was like, you know what? I woke up this morning. I said, I'm going to go do my kickboxing and then I'm going to do my live. Hopefully that my shirt stays together. You know what I'm saying? Like this is real life. But there's an even bigger regret in not trying at all. I want you guys to listen to that part. There is a bigger regret in not trying at all. So even if you have to take the little steps, even if you have to just show up on live kind of unprepared, you do what you got to do because fear will have you living a small life when you are meant for a big life. Okay? I came out of Oklahoma. I know what a small life is. All right? So you're meant for a big life, you guys. And I believe that. So the power of beginning. You don't have to be perfect. And I'm trying to show you that right now. I'm trying to show you that I want to be perfect. I want to be perfect, but you know what? It's not going to be perfect in the beginning. Everybody who has started somewhere always says it's going to be ugly. It's going to be tough. You know, even Mr. Beast, I had a conversation with a friend talking about Mr. Beast on how he did like, I don't know, 100 videos in the beginning and he knew that they were going to be bad videos. And that's the name of the game. When I started my business, my cleaning business, you know, I was a little fumbly, I was a little wobbly, but I started. And that's the point. The whole point is you just start. You don't have to have your uniform ready. You don't even have to have your website ready. I did have a website because I wanted people to think that I was professional. Because remember, everything is mental. So if you make people think that you're professional, and if you feel like you are, then you are. Okay, so you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be committed. All right, so I am committed to drop a video every week. In the perfect world, I would be committed to drop a video every Sunday. And then if we add to it in a perfect world, I'd be dropping 2 videos a week. But let me not get ahead of myself. But we definitely have to be consistent. So this is my consistency, showing up and doing a live and dropping a video. I think this is my 5th video. I don't even know. I'm being consistent in making sure I drop a video every week. I'm taking myself accountable and I'm not making any excuses. It just is what it is, you guys. I'm not going to make any excuses because I have a lot of excuses to give if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to. All right. Because success isn't about doing things perfect the first time. It's about learning. It's about pivoting. It's about getting back up and staying in the game. All right. So Every master was once a beginner. You know, if we stop and think like that, every, you know, master out there started somewhere. They didn't just pop up and be amazing and be successful at whatever they're successful at. Every millionaire, every mogul had a day one. So I'm over here on my day. Who knows what day this is? But I'm still working on it. You know, Jeff Bezos started in his garage with Amazon. Oprah started um, as you know, with the news when she was like 19 years old. She started somewhere. You know, even I'm gonna put myself in here. I started with barely $300. Actually, I didn't have any money when I started my cleaning business. That's why I love the cleaning business. You don't have to have any money to start it. Um, but even me starting my first business with almost no money, and then in the second year I did half a million, and then I just kept that up until today, 9 years later. All right, so starting is where the magic happens, you guys. Starting is where the magic happens. Starting is where the magic happens. You just got to start and make your steps. So guess what? The universe starts moving with you once you make a decision. I don't know how many times I got to tell you guys, it's all about making a decision. I talk to my friend about this all the time, about you just have to make a decision. So let me give you guys an example. Last week on Sunday night, my gym sent, well, they posted on Instagram that they were closing. They're done. I mean, I've been going to this gym for the last 3 or 4 years, working out 3 times a week. And I had to get myself to that the last 3 years, and now all of a sudden they're just closing. Because I used to go to Zumba, I used to dance 3 times a week, do my cardio. So now, so what happened was Tuesday, they decided it was the last day. They let us have our class. We went to class on Tuesday. Wednesday, oh, I was feeling lazy, you guys. I was feeling like I don't want to work out anymore. I could take a break from working out. But then I was like, you know what? I'm trying to hit I'm trying to hit the highest level at all times. When it comes to my YouTube channel, when it comes to my cleaning business, when it comes to my physical fitness, I'm like, okay, life is playing me with me right now, trying to see if I'm serious or I'm not serious. So guess what? Wednesday hit, Thursday. Actually, my husband helped me with that. Wednesday night, he's like looking up online. You got to get to the gym, girl. So he found a gym for me. I did like the free class at kickboxing, and I signed up right then and there because we're not going to make any excuses as to why we're not going to the gym. Sign up then and there. If I'm serious, I got to make my decision. There goes my credit card. I'll be out here working out. All right. So some other examples is this year, actually the beginning of last year, the end of last year. In December, I started meditation every single day. It's something that I had been struggling with for a long time since I found out about meditation. And I'll be talking about that on this channel and even on how to meditate because it is a little bit challenging. I don't want to make anything sound hard, but it is challenging, and I'm finally here. So this is actually a goal of mine that I had last year. I actually wrote it down. We'll talk about this too. Like I wrote it down that I want to meditate every year. You know why, you guys? I'm going to take like a little segue from what I really want to say because I had seen a billionaire. I think he was like the Xerox guy, some kind of, you know, printing machine guy. And he said, this older gentleman, he was like, I don't know, in his 70s, looks good. He was like, I've been meditating every day for the past 20 years. And I'm like, wow, how do you do that? 20 years every day? I mean, but I brush my teeth every day for the past God knows how many years. So it's possible. So I've been meditating. I've been doing regular exercise routine, which um, that's new. And now this kickboxing, which is even more new. And then this YouTube channel. This is what I started. And I promised myself to be consistent, even though I didn't announce to you guys that I'm posting every Sunday. Now here we are. I'm announcing it now. I'm posting every Sunday. And if I don't, you'll catch me live slipping. But maybe I'll do lives once a week anyways. I think it will be fun. All right. So before we go, I want to leave you with some tips on how to start today. All right. I know we've been talking, but I want to leave you with some tips on how to start today because I'm not here just to motivate you. I'm here to give you a blueprint. So here's what you need to do to start today. We already discussed this a little bit. Decide what you want. My friends, it all comes with a decision. Everybody I talk to, it's almost like, okay, I hear you, but what did you decide? Like, if you're going to hit a target, with a dart, like, what is that point? You have to write it down and you have to, because clarity is power. So you write it down, just like I told you, I wrote down that I wanted to meditate every day. Did I think it was going to happen? It doesn't matter if I think it was going to happen. I wrote it down and I was clear about what I wanted to do. And so they say, it doesn't matter how you're going to get there. You just make a decision, really. That's how it all starts. It doesn't, you know, it's not about how it's going to happen. It's about making a decision. So if you just stop and think about that, because that took me a while to think about too, you guys, when I first started. Um, when people say you make a decision and it doesn't, you don't need to think about how you're going to get there. It's kind of hard because you think you need to do every step. But the universe conspires for everything that you want. Okay? It's for you. So if that's your decision, the universe will start working for that for you. And it's hard to understand, but that's not the point. The point is not to understand. The point is to decide today and write it down. All right? So number 2, make a simple plan. All right? When I started my business, my simple plan was build a website, and I had to do it in a weekend because I was lollygagging for a long time. I had played around with the website. No, I said, you know what? This weekend, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a simple website. I'm building it. It could be a landing page. Building it this weekend. So you take 1 to 2 actions and you take it immediately. So I decided to build the website and post it on Craigslist. And in that same week, I got 2 customers. Those customers were with me the first one was with me for like 4 years. The last one, he just sold his Airbnb. So he was with me for 8 years. He was with me from day one, honestly. Day one, he was my first customer. So you make a simple plan and you take actions. So my simple plan was build a website, post it on Craigslist. There's an action. I got something out of that. Same thing with the YouTube. It's like, okay, post a video every week. Make a YouTube live. Take some action. All right. Number 3, accept being a beginner. I'm doing that right now. I'm doing that with the YouTube. Being a beginner, I was a beginner at cleaning. Honestly, you guys, when I started my cleaning business, I never cleaned for anybody in my entire life. I went to college. All right. I went to college and I thought, like, okay, where I come from, my background, my people was like, you went to college and you're cleaning toilets, really? But guess what? I accepted. I was like, I will master this. I'm gonna accept that I'm a beginner. It's okay to be messy in the beginning, awkward, imperfect. You just got to start the process. So just accept that you're going to be. I started doing kickboxing and I feel like a chocolate donut walking into kickboxing center. I got to do my jump ropes, my kicks, my hits, and it's like a little awkward and uncomfortable. Like there's people around watching me, and but I accept that I'm a beginner. I accept that I am where I am, and if I wanted to, I can be a master at whatever I want to do, or at least just keep going to the gym. So I accept that I'm a beginner. Just accept that you are starting and that you're not at the end result yet, and enjoy it. Enjoy the beginning parts of the process. It's about learning. All right. Number 4, commit to yourself. Not for a day, not for a week. Commit, even if it's hard. Get rich or die trying, you guys. All right. Get rich or die trying. Commit to yourself. You tell yourself, I'm going to do this. And how that works is the more that you promise yourself something and you do it, the more you trust yourself to do even harder things. So that's why you should commit to yourself, because if I say, I say a lot of things, but if I say I'm going to get up and I'm going to do my meditation and then I don't do it, actually I'll do it before I go to sleep if I don't do it in the morning, but um, I won't trust myself as much as I thought I trust myself if I don't commit to what I say I'm going to do. All right. So you have to learn how to trust yourself. So commit to yourself. Even yesterday, I missed a party. I was supposed to go to some fabulous party. Can you imagine? I didn't even do my YouTube live. Can you imagine? I didn't even do my YouTube live. I was prepared to do my YouTube live, and I was supposed to be at a fabulous party meeting some fabulous people, and I didn't go because I said I was going to do my YouTube live.